Welcome back, student, for the chapter 12 Consumer Protection Part 1. Okay, in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the meaning, consumer protection, and consumer right. Okay, so let's go ahead with the meaning. Okay, the consumer protection is the practice of safeguarding the buyers of the goods and services and the public against the unfair trade practices in the marketplace, such as law intended to prevent the business from engaging in fraud, specified unfair practices in order to gain an advantage over the competitor to mislead the consumer. Okay, means um, doing an unfair trade practice. These are only termed as a to get a safe guidance about it is termed as the consumer protection. Next is about the Consumer Protection Act. The Consumer Protection Act was implemented in 1986, give a easy and fast compensation to the consumer grievance. It safeguards the encourages the consumer to speak against the insufficiency and flaws in the goods and services. If the trader and the manufacturer practices any illegal trade, this act protects their right as a consumer. The primary motivation of this forum is to best uh, add to the other parties and eliminate the lengthy lawsuits. Okay, this is about the consumer protection, which was started in the year 1986, which gives an easy and fast compensation to the consumer. Okay, now moving ahead with the consumer right. Consumer right is an important part in the particular chapter. Right to safety, right to information, right to make choice, right to representation, right to seek redressal, right to consumer education. Okay, so the first one is the right to of safety. Means what does it means right to be protected against the marketing goods services which are hazardous to life property. The purchase of goods and services availed of the should not only meet their immediate need but also fulfill long term interest. Before purchasing, the consumer should insist on quality of the product as well as on the guarantee of the product services. They should preferably purchase the quality mark should be as ISI or egg mark, etc. Okay, this was regarding the right to safety. Next is about the right to information. Means right to inform about the quality, quantity, potency, purity, standard price of the goods so as to protect of the consumer against the unfair trade practices. Consumers should insist on getting all the information about the product and services before making a choice or a decision. This will enable him to act wisely and responsibly, also enable him to resist the falling prey of a high pressure selling technique. This was regarding the right to information, giving our information about the particular product. Okay, so moving ahead with the chapter is the right to make choice. Means right to be assured where possible of access of the variety of the goods and services at a competitive price. In case of monopolies, it means right to be assured satisfactory quality. Means right to be the service in the fair price. It also includes right to basic goods and services. This is because the unrestricted right of the minority to choose can win a Daniel and majority of the fair share. This right can be better exercised in a competitive market where a variety of goods are available at a competitive price. Means everything is based upon the choice, what choice we actually want and what kind of things we are actually in the need. Next is about the right to seek redressal. Means right to seek redressal against the unfair trade practices and unscrupulous exploitation of the consumer. It also includes the right to fair settlement of the genuine grievance of the consumer. The consumer must make a complaint for the genuine um, grievance. Many of the time their complaint may be small value but its impact to society as a whole may be very large. They can also take a help of the consumer organization in seeking the redressals of the grievance. Means providing means anything is wrong with the product, they can inform directly to the particular department or the complaint can be filed against the particular institution. Okay, next is about the right to consumer education. Means the right of acquired knowledge and skill to be informed consumers throughout the life. Ignorance of consumer uh, practic particularly of the rural consumer, it's mainly responsible for their exploitation. They should know their right and must exercise them. Only then the real consumer protection can be achieved with the success. Means everything what are their right, actual rights, so that can be achieved in this form. Okay, this was regarding the particular consumer protection part 1, where we discuss about the meaning, consumer protection and the consumer right. So with this we have end our part 1. In the later topic we'll discuss about the part 2. Thank you for this video.